Hello everyone, my name is Aditya Singla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to talk about FDs. All the things about FDs in this one video. I hope you like it. Let's get started. So FDs are mainly of two types. One are the banking FDs and second are the corporate FDs. So banking FDs are almost known by any and everyone who have a banking account. What is an banking FD? So banking FDs are a way to fundraise by the banks. So in banking FDs, the person who is lending their money to the bank gets an interest between 5 to 7%. But the biggest advantage in this is like our money is safe because of the trust we have in this bank, and it's also insured by RBI, and our money is not indirectly or directly invested in the stock market or in any other financial product other than the banking operations like lending and all. So, and the biggest disadvantage is like if we invest in an FD, then we would indirectly burn our money instead of growing our money. Why am I saying this big statement? Because like mostly we'll get 5 to 6% in an banking FD, which is very less, and plus we will also have taxes on that 5 to 6%, and the average inflation currently is 8 to 9%. So we are getting such a low interest amount and we are giving a high interest. That means like we are earning a low amount and we are giving on a higher amount. So we are burning our money instead of earning on it, or earning an interest on it. Uh, it's highly not recommended by me. Again, it's a recommendation. Please read all the things carefully, and the disclaimer below in the bottom and the description area of YouTube. Uh, it's not recommended because you will get a very low interest, and if you are a youngster like me, then why not take a risk and get 15 to 20%? Isn't that a better idea? By just taking a little risk, obviously I would never go for an FD. And next, I would like to talk about corporate FDs. As the name suggests, corporate FDs are basically made by various financial corporate companies like Shriram Finance, and it's a way to raise money by corporates. For example, Shriram Finance is involved in funding or in giving loans to other people. So basically, they can raise money through FDs and they can then give it to other people. So in this is much better than in banking FDs. As far as my experience, we get between 7 to 9% in corporate FDs. This is much better than in banking FDs. Here we have a little risk more than a banking FDs, because here we are giving our money to one corporate company and it may be a little difficult to find its creditability. Again, if you're going for corporate FDs, then I don't suggest going for corporate FDs. Instead, I suggest a senior secured bond. Senior secured bond, as the name suggests, senior secured bonds are basically an company XYZ made an bond. So in an bond, the concept is same. Bond is made for raising money by the corporate companies, but here it's senior secured. For example, if a company is raising 30 crores, so first they would have an asset for at least 30 crores and they would put that against the bond. So in a later stage, if that company doesn't have money to repay to us or the people who are investing in that bond, then it would be adjusted against the security or the assets which that company has given for creating that bond. And that bond is safely stored in our demat account, and we get interest regularly in our bank account. So it's a much better investment option. And apart from the interest, the basically a bond is set at a rate, and if the demand raises for that bond, even the price would increase for that bond, and vice versa. If the demand lowers down, then it would decrease. So we are first of all getting the profit of the increased bond price at which we would be selling the bond, and we also getting interest. So it's much better than, but again, I won't call it the best option, but it's better for just parking your money instead of burning it in a banking FD. So that's all for the day. Thanks for watching this channel. Aditya Singla signing off. Goodbye.